Gold Kangaroo is a 16-minute AMRAP starting with 4 rounds of 10 chest to bar, a 10-meter dumbbell goblet lunge, and 10 handstand push-ups. In the remaining time, complete as many rounds as possible of 10 bar muscle-ups, a 10-meter dumbbell farmer's lunge, and a 10-meter handstand walk.
All right, let's relive through this moment.
Tice doesn't like he got beaten in 4K.
Before we even got started, Ben's messaged me. He's like, grab someone that you want. And I was like, well, I could ask Brody who's going to smoke me, and then there's going to be 4K footage of it on YouTube forever.
It'll last forever.
My whole mindset going into it was like, just don't try and keep pace with it. And I think the first set of handstand push-ups was...
You tried to go unbroken.
Unbroken. That's like, I can win this first round, and then I could just clip it from there. That's all I'll send to him.
I tell you what, it was a spicy combo on the chest to bars into that goblet lunge. Like, surprisingly, how much the biceps.
Yeah, that isometric really hold where you're like in that like crush grip was definitely added up. We gave like much more of like a different interference than what you're normally used to with like bar muscle ups, that like crush grip. So
yeah, we had a workout that it ended with a kettlebell goblet step ups, and it was like 50 reps with a 70 for the guys, and there's guys who literally couldn't hold it because it was after like a bunch of bench press and chest to bars, and they were just like their chest and upper back was gone. Yeah.
It's like those isometric contractions, so once they go. It was like, you know, to, I guess, sort of like reference another workout which you're familiar with, when that sandbag run that we did at Oceania. It was like people would get to a certain point where they're like, I just can't hold it anymore. Like, I'm just done.
Yeah, I was more worried about the double dumbbell lunge because just like the weight, but it was actually the goblet that got me more.
This first section.
In that first section.
I think this is the bit where you fall off the wall.
I think I fell off the wall in the first. I think I fell off the wall in the first set.
Yeah. I think this was the part where I'm immediately like, I need to break here, because we all know what my handstand or any sort of inverted pressing for me is like.
Yeah, it's like, not great for me either, to be honest. Just chest to bars are okay.
That 30-inch line is the same for everybody, but man, that looks narrow for you.
Yeah, I measured my wingspan the other day, and it's 1.9 meters, so it's a long way down. Yeah.
Yeah, and then how tall are you?
I'm 181.
Yeah, so you got like the long lane phenotype.
Yeah,
which is pretty obvious. Like you can see your torso is like, that's not where you're getting all your height from.
No, I can pull stuff off the ground pretty easy, but when it comes to the pressing or the up downs, that's a different
long
story,
way, yeah.
You know? Yeah, for sure. But you know, take the wins when you can get them for your phenotype, and just eat it where you have to.
Every online qualifier.
Yes. Yeah.
He's used to it.
I'm used to it. It's still
in the gym every day.
Yeah, the kipping handstand push up with that 10-inch line from the wall is just, it's uncomfortably close. For a non-gymnast.
Yeah.
And like, to be fair, like these have definitely felt like better with all of the handstand push-up work that we've been doing. Like, I even noticed that in the workout that I did the other day, was just that like the pressing endurance has definitely improved. Like, you know, it's forever going to be one of those things that's just a weakness, but the floor is slowly rising, you know. So it was good to sort of express that here before it all starts falling apart in the second bit.
Yeah, you just get too sweaty.
Yeah. Towards the very end there, I'm like looking at my grips, and they're just like, they're sopping wet. And I'm like, I don't even know what I could do in this like Australian heat with an individual who just like sweats so much. I remember like going through a phase where I'm like, do I have that like hyperhidrosis or like whatever it is, to like sweating, where it's just like excessive sweating? I'm like, I honestly feel like I do.
I don't know. There's something about doing a Metcon that just like, I'm the same way. It's like as soon as I start really working hard and my body temp goes up, it's just like instant sweat everywhere.
Yeah.
It doesn't even matter what it is.
It's warming up. This first section was what, 450?
4:35. I've just finished.
Yeah, and then I think I was closer to the 5 minutes.
Yeah.
You kickstart this first bit.
Which is a good demo for most people watching, because a lot of people are going to feel great in the first portion and just like go out guns a-blazing and not realize that 16 minutes is like, it's closer to 20 than it is 10.
Yeah.
Yeah,
for
it's
sure.
a long time.
Yeah, the second part was like, I remember, I actually didn't fully process how long we had left on this piece, because I knew that I was going to have so much like transitional rest in between things. So to me, I was like, for you, like, and this is, I guess, like a good comparison too, right? Like a higher level, like semifinals level athlete versus, you know, probably myself as like a quarterfinals level athlete, and just the gap here, like the transitional rest, you can see how you're able to essentially like continue to keep moving, where I'm taking much longer breaks in between, just not having that same level of like muscular endurance, and also even just like the efficiency in the bar muscle ups.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure I turn on a fan here. That's not really efficient in the rest. I never do that in a workout, but it was getting hot.
It was hot. I can't remember if this was in the heat wave or not.
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah.
I think anything with a handstand, well, anything with handstands for me, or handstand walking, I do need that break to kick up. Not being able to just kick straight into it.
Is that breathing?
See, I would normally...
Yeah, breathing for me massively. Like I really struggle to be able to breathe upside down.
Yeah.
Just...
And it's
because obviously like your
slowly...
positions look good.
Yeah, I'm really like, I'm trying to get better at it, but I used to like really extend, so then I would really struggle to breathe. So I'm really trying to like, not say look forward, like tuck my head a little bit more. And it does help with my breathing. It was just like then trying to build speed on that.
Where I just kick up and go, yeah.
That.
Just immediately.
Yeah.
I was literally about to say, I was like, I actually normally feel like I can hold myself upside down okay. Like I do not have the best positions by any means, and I'm slow and awkward, but like I feel like I can breathe reasonably well upside down. And like generally it's something that's quite muscular that will make me crumble, like if I get to the point where my shoulders are just gone. But if I am like very fatigued, I feel like I could still kick up and keep moving no matter how disgusting it looks. So
it's more, is it more like delt for you?
Yeah.
If you're gonna like, see, like people always say that for wall walks too, and whether it's a wall walk, a handstand walk, it's always tricep for me.
Interesting.
Yeah, I would say that.
Triceps
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah, like I just feel like I'm gonna fall on my face. Like if my arms start going, like I'll walk until my arms give out, and then I just feel like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna fall on my face.
Yeah.
Well, that was like the Oceania qualify with the front squats and the wall walks, and that was like that. You were just like, it was just like my triceps were gone. And for me, I was like, my shoulders are just cooked, and it was like you see the identical stimulus just felt completely different for both of us.
Yeah, see, I don't mind wall walks, and I can breathe fine with wall walks. It's just in handstand walking. Spend a little bit of time off being upside down, but so
yeah. I feel like wall walks are like way more midline than a handstand walk.
Yeah.
For me.
I think this is the part where I'm just like, most of the reps of the bar muscle ups felt fine. I was just like getting to the point where I'm like breaking everything up so I could like continually wipe down the bar, because once my stomach would like touch the bar, it would just be like dripping. Like I was like, if any part of my body touched it.
Whenever you train with him, you've got to
like,
have a wide berth because there's spray of sweat everywhere.
Those threshold intervals that like been doing on like the assault run of the bike and stuff has literally just been like, I've had to put up like I use like the Dexter analogy that has all the sheets up. I gotta like put that up around the assault runner and the bike.
I actually thought that this would be quite grippy with the lunges and stuff going into bar massage, but my grip felt fine.
Yeah, no, mine definitely didn't. I think I fail a rep on these steps from like
your grip.
my grip goes, yeah. And that's what I said to you at the end. I was like, is your grip gone? And you were like, no, that felt all right. But no, like for me, like that, like they literally slipped out. And I think every round from here, it was like, I probably should have just like taken a short second to turn around, like put them down and then pick them back up. But I was able to hold on, but it was I probably like pushed it much further than I needed to, right?
I mean, I was resting a lot more than what I probably should be and could rest.
Yeah. And that's probably is why when it comes to the bar muscle ups too, and like, you know, obviously I say like the sweat and slip, but like obviously your grip goes and you go, oh, I feel like I'm slipping, like I can't hold on.
Yeah.
But it is just your grip's gone as well, right? It's like people do plate pinches and they're like, oh, it was just like slipping through my fingers. And I'm like, no, it's because you can't sustain the grip anymore. Like you just cannot produce the force needed. And like, to me, I like look at that and in the moment you say like, oh, I just can't hold on. I keep slipping. But you look back on it now and you're like, yeah, my grip was gone. Absolutely cooked. So
I always feel that in rope climbs, especially like legless. Like,
right. Yeah.
Like that's when I feel like, oh, I'm slipping on the rope. It's like, well, actually my grip's gone. That's why.
Yeah. You're like, I just can't contract it like I was in those early reps to hold on to and squeeze. Yeah, I feel that. Do you guys have do you have nylon ropes or you use the like manila, like the?
We used to have it was like I don't even, like more of like a fibrous. I don't even know what it would be.
Probably
I think it was like burlap and something else combined. And then we just got nylon ones because they would just shred inside and just make a huge mess. We had to get the shop back out every single time, and it was a pain in the butt. And I never wanted to program rope climbs. And the nylon ones we got are actually way more grippy. Like you can't even hardly slide down them. Like your feet stick.
Well, we have nylon at our gym because they're outside, and so the other ones would swell. And I was surprised. Everyone obviously always saying like that they're a lot worse. But yeah, I don't know. I didn't find them too bad. So.
No, I think it really depends on like what maybe brand or who's making them, because we have ones that are outside they get very slick when you try to climb on them, and we have the other ones that are super tacky. So I guess it just depends what material or what who's making them exactly.
You start to see here. This is where you start to make a big jump forward. I think my bar muscle up starts to go down to like. I think like 3 to 4 sets now where I'm like splitting them up, and you're able to still just chip through at a consistent cadence. A cadence that you obviously deemed as slow, but like I'm sure most people who will probably end up giving this a crack, because we actually given this workout to the Grit crew as well this weekend. So
nice.
They're all going to do it as well. So.
Dang, I should see if I can publish it early.
No rush either way. But we said we were doing it because we have like a group workout we normally do, and I was like, we're going to sit this one out and jump on this, and then we'll give it to you guys the following week. So we had a few of the crew in the gym that just like watched. So it'd be cool.
It'd be real cool. I think I don't know. Correct me if I'm maybe off base here, but I feel like for maybe people who've got muscle ups but aren't super great at handstand walking, it might just eat up a lot of time like failing handstand walks. But then like once you're proficient at handstand walking, then I feel like it's more of like the bar muscle ups on this last part.
For sure.
10 every round adds up a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially with the farmer's carry like lunge. It's like can get quite grippy. So yeah.
Yeah, and it's again, anytime you have like like you got like a barbell movement with like where like dumbbells, there's just like the same thing where it's like you're not worried about dumbbells slipping out of your hands, so you'll push it deeper, and then like when you get back to the gymnastics movements that's super grippy is when you like really realize it.
Yes.
Yeah, I thought the bar muscle-ups would be a lot worse, but I thought I would have to break maybe towards the back end, but I was still able to maintain unbroken reps, and it felt fine. But I was
still turning over high.
Yeah, I was resting longer than what I usually hold myself to. Like usually it's 5 to 10 seconds before I jump up, where I was probably pushing it to 15 to 20 seconds rest between movements. But
But you
it
were
still felt
sustaining
fine.
all these unbroken.
Yeah, I was still sustaining unbroken, yeah.
And what was the total round time that you got at the end there? So you finished at like 340. How many rounds of the bar muscle up?
I think I got into my sixth.
So
I think I did like 6 bar muscle ups into my sixth round.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
Because I remember, I think like by this point, because there's a point where I'd be like, now I'm just like wiping my hands and like chalk just paste. It's just like literal paste. Or it's like, you know, when your hands are so wet, you try and put the chalk.
The chalk is useless.
Yeah, useless.
You're just shiny.
Yeah, I can't remember what one it is, but there's one of them where I'm like,
oh, you actually fall off.
Yeah, I like zoom forward. We might have like gone past it, but I know it's at this point where you start to get like a good chunk ahead of me because I kick up in my handstand walk, and you're like doing bar muscle ups, and I'm just like, I'm probably gonna get kicked here, but I will keep going. But you're right, like it's definitely like the handstand walk would get a lot of people stuck, I think, if that was like a skill that wasn't, you know, I guess developed for under like in a fatigue.
Yeah, I mean, in this
Just
workout,
for us.
the bottleneck would have been more the handstand walk for me.
The handstand walk, yeah, right.
Yeah, the bottleneck for me was the handstand walk.
Yeah.
Just like if we had the space to have it 10 meters, forcing myself to do 10 meters unbroken would have been like a push.
True.
And the same with the lunges, because that quick break just releases that grip, and that's probably why my grip didn't blow up for the gymnastics.
Okay.
So it is a good way to do it.
Yeah. I just remember getting to that very last bit, and like I saw the timer in the corner there, and I was like, I can get these lunges in. And I honestly reckon that last rep, I was holding onto that dumbbell with like the tips of like 2 fingers. Like my grip was shot. Like it's just so funny how like I look back on that and I'm like, yeah, like obviously you said handstand walk and like, but like, yeah, the grip and the bar muscle ups for me was pretty much all I felt for the most part.
Yeah.
Like you said in the first bit, that's that like sneaky goblet, like crush grip hold and the chest to bar was like tough. And I think it sort of, normally I would just be so fixated on anything that's like inverted pressing that almost took my mind off it a little bit because I was like, this combo is actually nearly harder than the handstand push-ups for me.
Doing something like that with a rope climb would be really tough.
Yeah.
Goblet lunge with a rope climb.
Yeah, it would be actually.
Yeah.
Look, you've got him thinking. He's looking up. He's looking up in the air. He's like, "What can I do with this?"
There's always more workouts to write.
There are always more workouts to write. But that was like, in terms of like I know you had a note about like a quarterfinal sort of stimulus. That was definitely that. Like just the sort of like the increase in the difficulty, like as the workout progressed as well. I think that was just a cool piece. That's why I was immediately like, yeah, we got to give this to the crew. It was fun. Yeah, it was fun.
I was glad it wasn't strict handstands. I probably would have said no if it was strict handstands.
Yeah, it would have been completely different. I think my first time would have been 8 minutes.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah. Being able to just consistently move through. Like the kipping just allowed the cadence of those earlier rounds to just sort of be smooth, like just walk the transitions, but know that you could kick up, do it, walk, kick up, do it, and just like help keep things pretty consistent. And you didn't really get stuck. Well, I didn't really get stuck until like the probably second round of the bar muscle ups where I was like, I just can't hold on to this for any longer.
Which I feel like is like how a lot of those quarterfinals type tests are constructed, where it's like you see the breakdown of like the like the average, I don't even want to say average, like a solid competitor is going to have breakdown in their movements, and then like for the elite people it just looks very like methodical the entire time and they're transitioning pretty quickly. And then it's like you look at the end of the workout and those things are just like completely different by the time you string it across 16 minutes.
For sure. The rep speed, like just the cycle speed of those things too, right? Like for those higher level athletes, how much that comes into play. Whereas for me, I'd be looking at that like, how am I going to just distribute this workload so I just don't bottleneck myself for 2 minutes staring at like a movement, you know, like whereas you're just watching other people just, like methodically move through, and just the cycle speed becomes like almost the determining factor for those high level athletes. And I thought that was a cool comparison anyway, just the levels of workouts. Sometimes you watch like, you know, like whether you use like the throwdown that Training Think Tank does, or like some of these other workouts, and you're just always watching like high level people do it, and it just like skews your perception of it sometimes, or like even just
the open announcement effect, yeah.
Right? It's like the open announcement, you're just watching, like, all right, cool. If they've got that, I'll probably just take off like 2 rounds or something. You're like, I need to take off like 6 rounds, 7 rounds. So it was like, yeah, it's good to have that sort of, I mean, that's something we experience every single day, is me just getting like cleaned up in the gym, but now the world gets to experience it.
Well, thank you guys.
Easy. Thank you.
Thank you.